Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK. I'm delighted to have this talent join me this evening. He is the new under 60 kilogram England boxing development champion for 2021, Dettori Brown. How you doing? You all right?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm good. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. So how has life been treating you since Saturday?
It's been good, man. Just been chilling. It's good, though.
So have you had a chance to celebrate or anything? Or I know you said yesterday you were back in the gym, but have you had a chance to at least, take a breather?
Just another day in it, so it's like any other thing.
Okay, not really, but sometimes
no
you need
celebrations.
to...
Maybe like a cheeky meal into like creams and that, and that's about it. But nothing over the top.
Nothing major. Crazy. So is this your first development or your second?
This is my first one.
To be fair, you boxed really, really well. So firstly, let's talk about your fight. It was against Brandon Lynch, and of course you won by a 3-2 split decision.
Yeah.
Is this your first couple of fights for your new club, Elba?
So for Elba, since the season started, I've had 9 fights with them, won all 9, and yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to talk to you about what I saw on Saturday. Absolutely brilliant. So you've come in, and I'm going to be honest, for some people that don't know the difference between the developments and the actual England Boxing National Championships, the clue's in the title, isn't it? You're trying to just put a couple of things together that you've learned, but you're still very much learning your trade, and there are 2 levels to it. However, having said that, I'm going to be honest with you. You personally, for me, did not look like a boxer that was a development boxer. You really didn't look like her. You came out in the first one. I mean, you fought a southpaw, and no disrespect, but a lot of people struggle with southpaws. Yeah. And yet, for the first sort of half of the first round, you struggled a little bit with the distance. Would I be correct in thinking that?
Yeah.
And then you found your distance, and then it was just gorgeous work. I mean, are you happy with what you did?
I'm happy, but there's always I'm not ecstatic. I give my performance maybe a 6 out of 10. So I got to go back to the drawing board and work in it. So.
Okay, talk to me about what you did like then.
I did like the fact that I kept my head moving at times. I was touching with the lead. I was very relaxed and very calm.
Yes.
And I worked when I wanted to work. What I'm not happy about is that I could have worked a bit more and could have shortened up my shots a bit tighter.
Yeah.
But it was good stuff.
Do you know what?
Overall, I'm grateful.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because a lot of boxers, there will always, that's why I'm trying to get you to talk about what you did well, because you did a lot well. But most people, they always want to talk about, I should have, I could have, and whatever. Yeah, what I did like is, you were finding your distance, finding your range, and it's quite tricky against a southpaw if you are inexperienced. There's no disrespect, and yet you were able to find that distance, shorten the gap, and you were tagging him with the jabs and the backhand. But you also feinting him and trying to draw him in and counter him. I was like, okay, some little skill set there.
Yeah.
So where have you been learning that?
All over, innit? We've got there's a few southpaws in the gym. They're very good. There's Haji and there's Eden Ford. They're very talented boxers in the gym as well. So just working with them, everything coaches taught me to do, everything we went over, I executed when we boxed in it. So it was good.
Yeah, you most definitely did. You most definitely did. And will you then go into the development? Because I know the national championships are in April. So are they kind of going to do everything back to back again in 2022?
Yeah, I'm going to go into the elites. So I'm not going to go into the developments again. I'm going into the elites the next. I'm going to go into the intermediates and then into the elites. And then, so when I win the intermediates, go on to the senior elites. And when I win those, 2-time national champion, 3-time London champion. And there we go.
I like it. So I think the last time I spoke to you, was during the pandemic. You did a little bit of work for us with our mental health video, and you came up with some brilliant coping strategies. And then again, we were kind of locked down. How was your sort of last year? I mean, because obviously you were at a hot box and then you moved. How has that been for you? Just sort of mentally, but also with regard to your training?
It was hard at times, innit? Like sometimes when you move, it's always going to be hard, innit? Like at the start, it's always going to be hard. But like I say, like always, pray about it. Thank God for it, and it will happen, innit? So it was alright. Hard, but it was alright.
Good. Do you think it's kind of prepared you mentally in any way for, you know, what's to come in the future? Because obviously, the better you get, the tougher the competition.
100%. Yeah, of course. Like every fight, every situation, every move, it happens for a reason. So, like, I don't worry about the how, the what, the when. It happened for a reason. So again, pray about it, thank God for it, and then just accomplish what I need to accomplish.
So effectively, are you a person that just goes, okay, here, I'm handing this over to you, God, do with it what you will, and I'll just follow?
100%.
Yeah, I like that.
And not only will I pray for it, I'll work extremely hard for it. So I'm not just going to pray and just sit back and act for it to happen. Like, I'll pray and then work extremely hard, and then it will come to pass.
Yeah. The doors will or will not open depending on where you're supposed to be. I hear you. I hear you. So what is going to be happening between sort of now and Christmas time? Have you got any plans at all?
Back in the gym and work on all of my floors. Oh, wow. All of my floors back in the gym straight.
So you're one of those quiet guys that literally are in the corner working away. No one sees you coming. You're undercover. And then all of a sudden you come. And it's true, to be fair, as a coach, I know this. They come along and they surpass all the supposed talent. Is that you?
100%. Always.
I love it.
Always. There's a lot of good boxers out there, but like in my hearts of hearts and in my minds of minds, I know I'm the best in it. I've just got to prove it to you guys that I'm the best, you know? So, got to work hard behind whatever happens in dark will come to light. So,
absolutely. 100%. And also, it's not really just about proving it to us. Sometimes it's good to prove just to yourself that, you know, each year 100%. Or each month or whatever, you set yourself a goal and then you tick that off. Yeah. And you most certainly 100%. Are, like I said, you looked absolutely amazing on Saturday. You really, really did.
Thank you.
So what would your immediate plans be after, let's say, you nick those belts, the 2 belts that you're looking forward to? Would you still stay amateur or are you looking to go professional after that?
When I win the senior ABAs, I want to go into the Commonwealth on behalf of Jamaica. If I get the opportunity, let's say I do, when I win the Commonwealth Games, I'll then turn professional and go from there. World is my oyster.
Beautiful. I like the fact that you've got a little map for the next year. And who are you looking at in the pro scene that, you know, who influences you, or, you know, who do you look up to?
I look up to Floyd. I think the way he promoted himself and his work ethic as well is unmatched. Like, he talks the talk, backs it up, and he's just himself all times in it. So, as of present, he's the only one, kind of.
Okay. Yeah. None of the Brits?
I like Anthony Joshua. He's very commercial, and I like Anthony Joshua. He's very commercial. He knows how to market himself as well. Like, he's a very lovable guy. Like, everyone loves Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. And to be fair, he has broken through, I should say, barriers. Anyone that can sell any black, I was going to say, any black person that can sell soap and shower gel, we know they've broken through.
100.
So listen, I just wanted to touch base with you. Are you going into training tonight then?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. I just wanted to touch base and, just to let you know, we're keeping an eye on you. Don't worry about that. And yeah, thanks ever so much for giving us your time.
Thank you for interviewing me. Appreciate it.